YAPT episode 6, right? Am I wrong? Is it 6? I think so.
I'm having a moment where I'm like, is it 5 or 6? I think it's 6.
I think it's number 6. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Haley and I are welcoming the amazing Claire from Hyperion. She's going to tell us a little bit more about herself. Very excited for this episode. A couple weeks ago, we had Amnis on, and Hyperion is actually the second external guest that we have. External in the ecosystem, so internal, but you know what I mean. Welcome, Claire.
Thank you.
We're super honored to have you. I think when we first set out to make this video series, we were thinking we would have a guest a week. I think we've been going at a good cadence so far, but we've had Amnes on a couple weeks ago. We've had you, our first female guest speaker as well from the ecosystem. So super huge honor to have you here with us today.
Great, great.
Thanks for having me.
It's an honor. Thank you for being here. Can you tell us a little bit more about you, what you do at Hyperion, what's your background? Tell us everything.
Yeah. My name is Claire. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Hyperion. I joined crypto back in 2018 when there was an incredible ICO hype. So since then, I work in different crypto companies, including Central Exchange, and also I built my own startup before as a perpetual trading platform. So after 2 years building this startup, we sold this company to another buyer and exit from the company. And then since then, I started the DeFi and also all the on-chain farming and trading experience. So I'm really interested in like looking into different ecosystem and see like the evolving technology of this space. And also, I would like to try out different products out in the markets, such as the different models of the DEX and also lending and borrowing protocol and yield trading. So myself is a DeFi enthusiast, and also I'm a big fan of Bitcoin.
She's a Bitcoin maxi. It's the genesis of crypto. So
Yeah.
it's so funny. I meet more and more people who are Bitcoin maxes and less people who are Ethereum maxes. But it's a whole different conversation.
For people who are Bitcoin maximals, should probably they been through different cycles. So that's why they have like more faith in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was like the first the largest market cap cryptocurrency out in the world. So I think since they've been to different cycles, bull market and bear market, and develop a lot of faith in Bitcoin.
Yeah, I think it becomes a personal relationship. I think the mystery around Satoshi is also something that's attractive to people on a narrative
Yeah.
standpoint. So that's interesting. So coming back to Hyperion, can you give us a TLDR one-liner, whatever is the most relevant, on explaining to the people what is Hyperion?
In one sentence, Hyperion is building a unified liquidity and trading layer of Aptos.
Very succinct.
Yeah, because usually I would give a paragraph, and also I talk a lot about order book, AMM, concentrated liquidity market making, but I think people just get so confused about all the terms. So I actually get over my marketing lead and ask him like, can you come up with one sentence to describe what we are doing, instead of me keep saying like order book or concentrated liquidity, blah blah blah.
That's great. I think it's really important because I think when you use the technical terms, it's good for people who are more on the tech side, but it's also something that can somehow be replicated to other dexes potentially, right? Maybe the goal is
Yeah.
for them to also be this hybrid order book. Versus when you do something that's a little bit more narrative, it's like, oh, here's what they're focused on and trying to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Except now I'm going to ask you, what is your paragraph version of how you describe Hyperion? If you could maybe give us a description that kind of dives into the core features.
Okay. Uh, so Hyperion is a fully on-chain hybrid order book AMM DEX that is built natively for Aptos. That is the like a more terminology version of the description.
I
So
like
TLDR, Hyperion's doing it all, basically.
it's a one-stop shop for DeFi.
Uh, Not
But
really,
trading.
because we're not doing lending or borrowing. We're only focused on trading. So that's why I think the liquidity and trading layer of Aptos would be more precise.
Yeah. My bad. I didn't mean for DeFi, I meant for trading. But totally.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I would love to know is I think you've been very much the face of the project, right? Since the beginning. I think you're the only one that I've met actually from Hyperion, and I met you maybe like 4 or 5 times now. Who else is in the team, and what's the team story? How did you guys meet? Everything.
Um, so we are a team of 8 people now. So it's a pretty lean
Yeah.
team. 4 people on the tech side, 4 people on non-tech side or business side or marketing side. So I'm leading the business team. I have my 2 co-founders who are leading the tech team. So we have a one full stack engineer who is also my co-founder, Min Shi. He oversees all the architecture design and also smart contract development and the security issues. And we also have a front end engineer who is building the UI UX for Hyperion. And we have a smart contract lead who is building all the smart contracts on the platform. And we also have a product manager. He is responsible for design of different product lines. So that's on the tech team. On the business team, we have a BD lead, marketing lead, and 2 socials.
That's a good mix, I think. I meet a lot of teams in the space who are very heavily tech, and there's nobody on the business and marketing side. So
Mm.
I think that's an amazing mix. How did you guys, I guess, meet and come to realize we want to build this product and we want to do it on Aptos?
Um, so the first time that I met Minshi was actually when I work in a crypto VC. So he was building another DeFi project. I don't think that project survived eventually, but his investment deck was sent to our VC. So I was reviewing the deck and also schedule a call with this team. So he was the person who did the demo to all the investors. So I was a little bit surprised, like because usually it's supposed to be like a BD face person or like a more extrovert person to do the presentation to the investors. And he was the tech lead, so he kind of like focused all on the technical aspects of this product and also the smart contract, etc. So I think I remember during the call that we didn't really quite understand much about the technical implementation details. And we would love to know how this team is going to execute the growth strategy, like how they're going to grow the TVL, how they're going to bring users. And so I think he was not the right person to address those questions. So he is really a good tech person, but he didn't quite demonstrate the growth strategy for the product. So so eventually we didn't invest, but I think that was the first time that I met Minshi and also had a quite good impression on him in terms of the technical capability. And also he previously worked in Baidu like for 10 years. So Baidu is like one of the largest tech company in China. So and also a huge like a tech giant. So I believe that he has like 10 years of experience in distributed system back in Baidu. So he actually is a very senior engineer.
I think it's really important to look at what people have done in the past. I think you definitely learn from your failures. You need to fail to learn, to build a product. So it's interesting that you mentioned the story where you were on the other side as a VC and you realize that, he has the capabilities, but maybe the storytelling is not the best. And that's something I think that we look at a lot too now. It's like, how many times did you fail? Good. Next time you're definitely going to succeed. And like, what have you done before being in this space and building this product? So it's a good background to have.
Yeah, and also I think like after I think it's been 2 to 3 years since last time that we had the call. We actually didn't meet in person before. So last year, and we came to finally meet in person in Hong Kong, and that was the first time that we actually seeing each other, like see each other face, see like, oh, you're a guy like this, and I'm a like a girl like this. So so it was quite funny. And then that also during that meeting, he was the one who invited me to Aptos because I think he had a few developer experience in Move ecosystem already. Started with both Aptos and Sui when the Aptos before like Aptos and Sui's mainnet launch. So he was actually in this community for quite a long time and really deep into the Move language and all the architecture that this ecosystem has. So he was the one who invited me to Aptos and asked me to join the team. So I really appreciate that he bring this opportunity to me and asked me to join the team and leading the growth and business side.
I'm happy you did that too. Lucky us.
I know. Could you share a little bit more about like what that experience has been like working with that Aptos Foundation team or maybe some of the other teams within the ecosystem that you've had a chance to work with since you guys have made the move?
Mm, so for me, I think I personally was quite new to Aptos team, so I didn't really I had a Petra wallet before, but I didn't really play around the different products on Aptos yet. So since Minshi brought this to me, I started doing some research myself, and also the Anka team introduced the foundation Aptos Foundation team to us, and we started to schedule some intro calls with each other. So at that time, I feel like everyone is so friendly and very supportive. But because of the time zone difference, I think I didn't get to like build a very deep relationship with the labs team and foundation team until we got recruited into the accelerator program back in January in New York. So thanks to Alix for organizing everything. I think that was an amazing trip for me because I never been to any hackathon or accelerator program before, like not even in university. So I think that those days brought me back to like the days that I feel like I was in the university in the campus and like go to class every day with my classmates and doing the workshops and also prepare for the demo day and also having meetings with my team to craft the product details and also work on the growth strategies with the team. So I think those 2 weeks, 14 days are really unforgettable experience for us.
I'm so glad to hear that. You guys are one of the stories that I really enjoy because you got into Aptos, then you got into Enka, right? Which is the accelerator, but also an incubator, all the projects building on Aptos, very close support. And then we did, as you mentioned, these 2 weeks in New York, which was amazing also for us. I think the in real life component is, and I say that I think every video we do actually, but the in real life component is really important for the growth of a project and just the relationship that you make. So I'm really glad that it was a good experience for you, and I'm very much looking forward to doing the next.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you guys have had pretty impressive growth, right? Since launching, which was about 2.5 months ago, right?
Yeah.
If my numbers are correct, you have a TVL that's close to 35 million as of today. The all-time high volume on a 24-hour basis, 26 million. Correct me if I'm wrong on my numbers. And your community volume is close to 900 million at this point, right? I think everybody has been noticing Hyperion is launched, is live, is growing like crazy. Um, can you tell us a little bit about how that journey has been since launching? It's pretty recent, but it's been growing a lot. How do you guys plan on sustaining this, and what's the next step for Hyperion?
Mm. When we first launched our platform, we actually stayed around just a few millions of TVL. So because we also want to see like how we can improve the trading experience for traders and also how we can maximize the yields for liquidity providers. Because I think Hyperion is the first Uniswap V3 DEX on Aptos. The Uniswap V3 is a concentrated liquidity market making model. So compared to traditional AMM DEX, Hyperion is able to concentrate liquidity in an active price range. So when traders perform a trade, they can have like less slippage. And also on the other side, for liquidity providers, they can get maximize the yields because all the fees and the rewards will be concentrated on the active price range only. So that's why if you compare Hyperion to other DEXs, you can find that the APR of the liquidity pool is relatively higher, and also the trading slippage is also relatively smaller compared to other DEXs. So I think after we had a few weeks observation on the trading experience and also liquidity on our platform, we started to really execute our growth strategy. Because I have some connections with liquid funds and also some DeFi communities. So I know they are continuously looking for good on-chain farming opportunities, like mostly on EVM chain before, but I think now they are open to explore other opportunities as well. So that's when I start bringing this opportunity to those DeFi enthusiasts and ask them to try out Hyperion product. So they started by depositing like a small liquidity into our platform, and then they see that they actually can maximize the liquidity APR with a specified amount of liquidity provided onto our platform. And also they are able to maintain like good yields compared to their capital cost. So I think during that period, we brought in like a few liquid funds and also the DeFi partners that we have onboarded on Hyperion. And on the other side, because Aptos Foundation gave us some support in terms of the trading incentives, and we are able to utilize that incentives to host a very successful trading campaign. So as of now, we hosted about 5 trading campaigns already, and each campaign generated hundreds of millions trading volume to our platform. But sometimes, like the campaign design might give some players a hole to game the platform with the campaign. But I think overall the result is very good. And then after we found that trick, we are able to improve and optimize our campaign design and then host another one and bring in more users. So I think the trading campaign really help us to grow our user base and also generate the trading volume significantly.
Yeah, you mentioned APRs, and I was just talking actually right before this with Greg about, I think he was talking about the APT USDT pool that has a 150, I think, percent APR.
Yeah, it's maintained above 120% APR.
Nice. Yeah. So I think everybody that's been using the product has been very impressed, right?
Yeah, I just want to add, so the pool APR is 120% average, but because when you provide the liquidity, you are required to specify the price range. So if you select the price range narrow enough, you are able to get even higher APR.
Up to, probably that's why he was mentioning 150.
Up to maybe like 240%.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
We were close.
Close enough.
I wanted to ask too, I realized, but I didn't realize that you've only been live for 2.5 months just because of like how I feel like every other day you guys are announcing a new growth milestone. There are also a couple projects within the Aptos ecosystem who are going to launch on mainnet soon. So I was curious if you had any advice, like having, launched mainnet yourself recently, like what has been the things that have been most surprising to you, or what advice do you have for some of the founders or teams that are looking to launch mainnet soon to see some of the success similar to what Hyperion has seen?
Yeah, we actually connected with a few new projects already. So, for example, Echo, Kofi Finance, who is an LSD project on Aptos, and also Ikeden, who is a perp DEX on Aptos. So I think from my point of view, I think the most important thing is user onboarding experience. Because when we first launched Hyperion, we gradually identify a lot of frictions when user start using Hyperion, from having the wallet, connect the wallet, provide liquidity, and withdraw the liquidity, like the whole user journey. So there are many, many different fictions, and we spent a lot of time trying to improve that user journey and remove the friction as much as possible. So I think DeFi overall is like relatively complicated compared to like some consumer apps. So I think I think an advice that I can give the founders is, if you want to onboard users, I think the user journey, user onboarding experience is very important.
And I think that's true across any product.
Across the board. Yeah.
I feel like people think about this more when they're on the consumer side and less when they're on the DeFi side. And I think it's a mistake, to be honest.
Yeah.
Similar to how you're thinking about narrative too. Like not a lot of people, when they first get started, especially in crypto, like they're very much like a builder first team, or they have the technical chops, but they're not thinking about like the business side, as you mentioned too. So I think like it's cool to see that Hyperion is thinking about all the above.
Speaking of, something that I think has been very sticky in people's mind is the capybara. What's
Oh,
the story?
oh, we had a couple of ideas. I think the capybara got the most votes.
I'm sure. It's the most loved animal, and it's the animal that has no enemy. Like you will see them walk on alligators and completely unbothered. So I think it's a great one for sure.
Okay, we just made the capybara Hyperion story. No enemies in Aptos.
Capybaras are just cool
Oh,
animals, you know? It sticks out. And the people who came to the LFM launch party in Dubai last week and claimed the POAP did get a very cool capybara NFT in their wallet.
yeah, with the microphone. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm very curious to know, for you guys, what is your North Star metric
All
that's
right.
going to be
Yeah.
showing the growth and the health of the protocol?
Yeah. So for us as a DEX, I think neither TVL or trading volume are the metrics for us to evaluate the performance. I think the capital efficiency is a more important metric for us. So if you want to evaluate the capital efficiency, it's pretty like divided TVL by the 24-hour trading volume. So we put that metrics on the platform as well to evaluate how efficiently that we utilize the TVL on our platform. Because I think overall, for Aptos, the TVL is quite sufficient enough. It's already surpassed 1 billion TVL. So I think we have sufficient liquidity in the ecosystem already. But what's more important is to how to utilize those TVL to perform trading, lending, borrowing, etc., like different DeFi activities. So we want to increase the trading volume and also the number of traders who come to our platform and execute the trades. So I think the capital efficiency is the most important and unique metric for us to evaluate Hyperion's performance.
She was waiting for this one.
Seriously, I ask this question to a lot of people that I meet across ecosystems and whatnot, and people don't really speak about capital efficiency. I feel like they're a little bit more focused on pure volume, pure TVL, which is a lot of time not very reflective of whether your protocol is growing. So nice. There's campaigns. I know there's drips. There's a lottery also. You guys are doing many
Yeah.
things. Tell us about it.
Yeah. So we have like regular campaigns hosted on our platform, liquidity farming, which allows liquidity providers to earn both APT rewards and also the fee rewards. So that is like an ongoing campaign on the platform for liquidity providers. And for traders, we have the lottery, the trading lottery going on. Like maybe we host like every two campaigns every month. So it allows traders to perform trade and earn the tickets that is used to participate in the lottery. So we have the prize rewards is up to 1,500 APT for traders, and we have 15 winners out of each campaign. And the third one is drips. So this is more like a growth tool that is very common in DeFi. So for liquidity providers, the liquidity providers will earn one drip per $100 liquidity that they provide per day. And then for traders, they can earn one drip for every 100, no, actually, like every 0.01 trading fees that are paid on our platform. So I know that there's a lot of numbers, but we have the drips rules listed very clearly on the platform. So feel free to check out the drips documents. And we're gonna host like some special campaign to give users like a boost on the drips earning process. So stay tuned. The more announcements coming soon.
More announcements, and I think we announced recently that you guys are part of the LFM program, which is a support that we're bringing to teams who plan into going into TGE. So we're not going to talk much about that, but just, I know that's a little bit of a teaser.
Is there any alpha that you can leave people who might be watching this video with? Anything upcoming on Hyperion's roadmap, or things you're looking forward to, things that they can look forward to?
Mm. So we're gonna have a huge liquidity farming campaign in partnership with OKX Wallet coming up very soon. So this will be a comprehensive campaign, like a DeFi season that features Aptos and also the ecosystem projects in Aptos ecosystem. So we're gonna make announcements very soon. So welcome to open this campaign to all the users to participate, and we have a very good prize pool for you guys to share.
That's exciting. When is that happening? Do we have a date?
Can't say.
Will be soon, as soon as possible.
I like
Very
that.
good answer.
It can be 6 months and it can be 6 hours. You don't know. Great. Well, I think we have talked a lot. It was longer than we planned, as usual. We're yappers. Haley and I are big yappers. So time efficiency is not really it. But thank you so much, Claire, for coming in, telling us more about the story of Hyperion, the story of the team, what's upcoming. And we'll see you very, very soon.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.